Okay.
Do the mouse.
I was just able to use the arrows.
Okay, I was hitting enter. There we go. It's hard to believe I met Sheba over 2 years ago at PetSmart. I knew I just had to have her. I'd always wanted a Shar-Pei, and being an animal lover, I knew I could be the one to help her, take her home, and make her one of my little girls. It was destiny. While talking to the woman from the adoption agency with the shelter, I discovered that the cute little wrinkly face I had just fallen in love with had been abused since she was a puppy. Because of how she had been treated all her life, she wouldn't look at us or even let us pet her. It took her almost a year to even be able to come up to us and lick our hands for a kiss. To this day, I'm occasionally woken up in the middle of the night by her whimpering and shaking fits. We believe that she sometimes dreams about her past. I feel more compassion for animals in the shelters because of Sheba. I know that most of them have had sad and awful past that we humans could not even begin to comprehend. They're all just looking for someone to love them as their own. While they're sitting, waiting, and lonely, most people are paying the extra money to get that puppy or kitten from the pet store. Today I will share with you the need to adopt animals instead of buying them, the costs and benefits involved in adoption, as well as some minor details about puppy mills to stray away from even thinking about them as an option. Most pet stores have their puppies supplied from puppy mills. The breeder makes a profit, and the pet stores raise the prices even more so that they can make their own profit. It's sad to see helpless animals being treated as a dollar sign instead of as a precious life to be tended to. Animal shelters are being overpopulated by some of these precious animals. Dogs and cats alike are taken to animal shelters daily for several reasons. A caring person may find a stray and they just can't keep them. Some pet owners face situations that are out of their control and they can no longer keep their pet. Or most animals are rescued from tragic, almost deadly situations. According to HumaneSociety.org, there are 6 to 8 million dogs and cats taken to animal shelters nationwide. Out of those 6 to 8 million, over half are euthanized, either because there is no room for them or no one will adopt them. That is 3 to 4 million pets each year losing their lives. More people are buying puppies from the breeders or puppy mills, and in the meantime, these precious lives are being taken. According to CostHelper.com, purchasing a pet quality puppy usually costs between $300 to $1,500. In doing research amongst the several humane societies in our area, the adoption fees for the animals range from $65 to $75. That alone is a savings of $235 to $1,200. If you are interested in getting a new member of the family, save money and save a life by adopting from an animal shelter. Even if you're not looking to adopt at the moment, you may later on down the road. When that time comes, you need to know the options of where to go, what to expect, and which option is the best. There are other ways you can help the shelters and the animals if you're not looking to get one at the moment. For example, at Care Animal Rescue, they ask people to donate beds for either a cat or a dog. A large dog bed, it's $59, and you can get 2 cat beds, and that's $56. All the proceeds from these go to the benefit of the animals for food or whatever else they may need. The Polk County Humane Society also has several ways for you to help out. You can either volunteer at the shelter or during adoption days, which they do have Saturdays at PetSmart, which is here in town. You can also donate money online to the shelter or donate items that are listed on the shelter's wish list. And this ranges from treats, collars, kiddie pools, litter boxes, dog and cat food, disinfectant spray, and paper towels. The greatest way to help the shelter and the animals, though, is to adopt from them. When you adopt, you're not only saving the life of the animal you're taking home, but you'll be saving the life of a new animal that can come and take its place. By adopting your pet from an animal shelter, you are making it harder for puppy mills to stay in business. You also get to personally play with the animal to make sure that they are the right fit for your family. They have play areas for you to take the animal into. According to RadioFence.com, if you adopt a pet, there are 5 main benefits that you receive. First off, you will feel better about yourself for helping save not only 1, but 2 lives. You will be saving money compared to buying the pet from a breeder or pet store. Most importantly, you will be receiving a guaranteed healthy pet. They are checked by the vet as soon as they arrive at the shelter. If they aren't already, they will be spayed or neutered. They also receive up-to-date vaccinations. With most of the animals being adults, it's also very common that most of them are litter box trained or house trained, so you wouldn't have to deal with that stress. Another way to ensure that you find the perfect pet is that there's a plethora of animals to choose from, some large, some small. But some shelters have not only dogs and cats, but small animals like birds and hamsters. Another benefit of adopting a pet from an animal shelter is that you will not be supporting puppy mills and encouraging their cruel and inhumane behavior. ASPCA.org takes a stand against puppy mills. They give information as to what puppy mills really are and behind the scenes what they do. Puppy mills breed the females until her body can no longer handle reproduction. After she is claimed to be useless by the breeder, most of them usually take the female to an area and she's left to die. In rare situations, sometimes they will sell them to a family. Puppies from puppy mills are likely to have diseases that are left untreated and even unnoticed until several months after you've had the animal. Some common problems found in puppy mill puppies are epilepsy, heart and kidney disease, deafness, and eye problems. Part of the inhumane behavior the puppies are subject to include no human interaction. They're given no toys, treats, not even a pet on the head. They're also forced to live in all wire cages, including the bottom. This is to eliminate waste so that the breeder does not have to deal with them or even touch the animal. But it often hurts the puppy's tender paws. If I were a dog or cat, I certainly want to be treated as though I'm unwanted and unloved. I would want a loving family that will play fetch with me, rub my belly, and sometimes even cave in to the little puppy face, begging to share a bite for their dinner with. Today I've shared with you the benefits of adoption, the various animal shelters, and the services you can provide to assist them, and some details about cruel puppy mills. I want to show you all a few animals that could even become a part of your family if you're willing. They're available at the local animal shelters. First off, we have Happy Gilmore. He is a 2-month-old lab mix. And we have Bear Claw on the right. And he is an 8-month-old Doberman and Pug mix. Schnucks in the middle is available too, and he's an adult cat. All 3 are just waiting to meet their new families so they can make room for new animals like themselves to be saved. They're available at the Humane Society of Southwest Missouri. At the Care Shelter, Nacho and Cassie are also waiting to be loved and adopted. Nacho is an adult male cat, and Cassie is an adult female Great Pyrenees mix. If you are looking for a new pet, please help save lives. Adopt your family member. Even if you're not looking to adopt at this moment, keep it in mind instead of purchasing the animal from the pet store or puppy mill. I spoke with Jessica at the Springfield PetSmart and got some more information on their adoption days as well. And it's not at all for profit of the store. They allow the animal shelters from the community to come in every Saturday, and they will bring animals to be adopted that day. They have the paperwork and everything are ready to go. Like I said, they do this every Saturday of the month. It's really just a great opportunity to get to see them and pick out which one is the right one for you. Trust me, my dream as a little girl to own a Shar-Pei came true, along with the feeling of knowing that we have completely turned her life around for the better. She is a people dog once again and knows no harm will ever come her way. Consider volunteering at the local shelters also. The bare minimum they ask you to volunteer for is 8 hours per month. split that up as often as you would like, or you can even go in there on a Saturday and just get your 8 hours done. You can do more, but they just ask 8 hours, and that's it. Who knows, you may make a new friend or two that you may not be able to live without while helping with the shelter. I've saved you all some paper and some ink, and I've printed the volunteer applications for you. So take them with you and consider filling them out to help the Humane Society of Southwest Missouri. Will you adopt or at least volunteer your time? Come on, could you ever say no to a face like that?